This is Lisa Marie. Hey y'all. So you know it's serious when I come on. When I come on with my red. When I come on with this, yeah, I'm confessing and I'm doing it in the middle of the night. So just while until people come on, because I know you don't expect me to be on this. But this is my patch. It's kind of equivalent to the African American quilting. Only y'all keep in mind it doesn't have quilt. It just has it just has yeah, that's okay. It just has quilt. I mean not quilt, not quilt. It's literally fabric. So it's pieces of fabric sewn together. That's the other side, and that's the one side. And this is one. Now I've seen, and this was a good. It wasn't, it was a decent amount of money. But and this is beautiful. And let me show you the other one. But there was one that the old men were doing. I want to ask it's the same, and they were doing even a thicker. I thought it was a thicker pattern, although this got some weight to it now. So I literally, and it's perfect for because in the rainy season the weather is a little cooler. So at night especially you feel it, and so yeah, this is going to be perfect for this weather. Perfect. So let me show you, and you can see it coming. Now I know all you're seeing is just color, y'all. Y'all don't know one from the other, and I love it because I have an outfit like this. I think I have this in a shirt. Like I mean, like what? I think yeah. Wait, that look familiar. Got that one, What? So anyway, I will show you it more far away because right now it just looked like a whole bunch of stuff and you can't really see it. So, but just the vibrancy. So we'll see it tomorrow actually on the bed. It'll look really pretty, but we gotta talk. We gotta talk because I love it, and I think the question. I mean, I want to share something with y'all, and like I feel like I need to share if I'm about me and if I'm about the truth about me. If I'm about the truth about me, if I'm about the truth about my expressing my life and telling them my life and don't care and be okay with it and not scared, and then I need to tell y'all. So I really do like Kwame. Like he is an amazing man. He's a Sagittarius, and I know Sag is because my daughter's a Sag. And it's in a lot of ways. I'm just gonna come straight. So get ready. I know that in my own way. Of course, I do. I miss my daughter, and I miss our relationship because being with Kwame is like being with my daughter. It's the same. I didn't really know Sag. The only Sag I think I really know is my daughter. So to meet another Sag and to get to know my daughter better from this Sagittarian, and then also know him pretty well because of he's a Sagittarian and he's so similar. Oh my gosh. But the one thing that is sticking out in it is my relationship to the Sag. He reminds me of how short-tempered I could be because I was short-tempered a lot of times with my daughter. I mean, no, she didn't. I had to tell herself something like over and over, and maybe people say, "Oh, you can be short-tempered," but I go too far. I get like blazing angry. I told Kwame when I first met Kwame that I wasn't really ready for a relationship. I even went to this, y'all. I know this is unbelievable, but I'm gonna say it. I even went to, we could be friends with benefits, but I really don't want a serious relationship. I don't want one. And what I said was, I'm not ready for one. I still got a lot of healing to do. I'm not ready for a real. And what I meant by that was, we all know as women, I didn't know you could, but you can. You could be in something and don't give it all your heart anymore. You could have been in your mind, or at least believe that just a lot of trauma from being hurt so many times that you jaded. You jaded and you close your heart and you ain't there. The person's nice, you can't even really see it because you two jacked up from the last one. So on me, but you don't. But I didn't even know I was jacked up from the last one until I see how I come at him. Like I come at him too hard sometimes when we alone. Like just, I mean, yeah, I'm kind of his madame, which is your boss, but it's not. I don't give him nothing. I don't let him get nothing. He don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see him get nothing, like I won't let him. What do you say? What do you say? What do you mean by that? And why I do that is because it ain't really him I'm mad at. It's really, obviously, the last relationship because it's been so long. Because the way I come at him it's not really about him. How could it be? I don't really know him. You know what I'm saying? Like I do, but he's a sweet guy. I mean, he put his foot in his mouth a lot. Like, I mean, we got cultural differences, so sometimes things get lost in the translation. And I think Sagittarians have I think one of their things is they put their foot in their mouth. So they're blatantly or very honest with what they say. So I don't really know how to sugarcoat it, but they really don't mean bad, and they're not trying to be mean. But sometimes he'll say something, but it's not bad. I'm telling you, But I come at him. Maybe it's not good. Maybe it's a teaching moment. You know what I'm saying? But I come at him harder than I would if I was never her. You know what I'm saying? Like I know this shit already. Like, but I didn't know. Now I warned him, and I did. I said, hey, you don't really want to get with me. I'm not ready, y'all. I didn't even know how not ready I was. That was literally spirit speaking to me. Like, I'm not ready. I don't see myself being ready. I think I need to chill. Like, I mean, when I say I told him, I warned him, like, oh my God, like, you really don't want to be. And I'm like I said, we could do friends with benefits because, hey, dip, dip, dial ain't had nothing in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do the friends with benefits. There's an attraction, chemistry. Oh, you're right. Yes, we could do that. But the brother, of course, he want more than that. And of course, if I keep my hard exterior up with him and don't let him get an inch and get him on everything, every little tiny thing, then I never really fall in love. I never really open my heart because I got the upper hand. Do you understand? Like, I'm just breaking it down psychologically. I got to break myself down because I don't really have nobody to talk about these things with right this moment. So, psychologically, that is what I do, but it becomes who I realize that some of the relationships that I've been in that have been in a sense abusive on some levels because now I can understand that other person because it was never about me the way they was feeling not feeling when you're stuck in the past when you stuck or your heart is broken and you can't open it again. There's nothing that new person in front of you can do. You too got dang mad, or you too got dang sad, or you too got dang depressed. Whatever that emotion, it's usually anger. Anger and everything else falls under it. It's hard, to see the person for who they are. So that's why intuitively Spirit told me to say you ain't ready, but Kwame think you ready. But like Kwame, hey, hey, Kwame been hurt too. Deeply, like his story is deep. It's a different kind of hurt. It's a longer relationship than me. Mine was 10, his was 20. He was a youngster. Got married to an American black woman and ain't seen her for 20 years. 20 years. And everybody knows it because who got it's the sister friend of the sister I travel with. Just hey. There ain't no marriage. I mean, it's over. I mean, yeah, of course it is. Devastated. Missed out on life, didn't do things, was waiting. But he's not as, you know what I'm saying? Not as, like, I'm a little harder. He's not. So it probably comes out in other ways, but it's there. His comes out in not wanting to be disappointed, wanting this person he loves to love him back. You know what I'm saying? And kind of wanting to be me in a way that he feels like I'm his, like almost like this is the one and his last chance. But I'm not. I got anger, y'all, and I saw myself get super duper angry with him where it was not even really cool, and I didn't even realize it wasn't cool, y'all. It wasn't cool. Of course, he loves me, so he like let's forget it. I'm like, ooh, can't forget it. I can't forget it. He can because it shows that this is why I'm not in a relationship, or that's why I'm not going all the way in. And I tell him that. Like I told him tonight, I was like, wait, I did what? I said what? Because I did and said those things and did those things, and that's not cool. That's bad. I said that's bad. That's not good. I need some. I need to really That was good that it showed me, but no, y'all. I'm not. No, I can't. So that's why. I mean, it's real simple, but it's complicated as things are in life. But to see and to think that I have that much anger, knowing because I know stuff, that it's not even about I. I'm so I was not clearly know it wasn't about Kwame. I didn't know it wasn't about Kwame, but I knew when I was after I was like, this is not about him. Like this man didn't really do nothing like that. Oh my God. And it was like everything I ever wanted to do or say or express where I couldn't in the other relationship, I just feel like I just give it to him. And a lot of men, I know some of you brothers, y'all met women like me. Angry, but you know what? I met men like that too. And now what was like done to me, like I can't do that to somebody else. That's not right. That's not right. So I need some help. And apparently I got like I mean to the point like I mean if I gotta go to some African anger management classes like whoa. It's like a whoa. It's a whoa moment. It's a whoa moment, I tell you that. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. So, yeah, I'm sharing this with you all. It's a short share. 42 people, 13 thumbs up. I know you're in shock, aren't you? It's true. Who admits this stuff? Wow. But I know that. Like I saw, I was like, oh no, you don't want to do that. We don't need to do that. I was right. Okay, let's go down to OMG, this title laugh out loud. Hey, hi, and Queen Lex. Hey, Queen. Oh, girl, you know me. I'm so for real, huh? Queen Lex says, I love the Patch Patch duvet. Thank you. Actually, this one is the Patch Patch, actually quilt or blanket. Lakeisha, hey, hi, and there is hey Lisa, Renetta, hello, hey Sheila, good morning Goonies girl. I mean, good morning. You hear me? I'm going. Hey Lisa Marie, hey Goonies, hey Beverly, Tom. Oh my God, I love this. Yes, thank you. Wow, that patch patch is beautiful. Yes, hey Lisa Marie, hey Hannah, love patch patch. Yep, yes, peace and blessings, Felicia, Tiffany, Miss Jewel Rosa. Hey Auntie, good to catch you in the daytime. Hey, daytime and nighttime here. Ain't life funny? Well, do you boo? At 50, we know and don't want. Oh yeah, Jay, go ahead. The great thing is he's real. He's a man and know how to nurture. Yes, thank y'all. Yes, yes. Keep being honest with yourself. Yes, thank you, Melanie. Hey, Janae. Hey, peace. Janae, I gotta call you. I say he Kwame, not what autocorrect said. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go back. Girl, nah, let that man lead. I know. Kara says I'm a Sag. We are blunt. They blunt. Felicia said, yes, he's on it. I love how y'all look together. I love his gentleness and kindness. Very gentle and kind. Girl, yes, it is. I know. Omnique says, yes, Melon Rich. Keep being honest and truthful, Lisa Marie. Mirror reflections, morphing and evolving. Yes, ma'am. That's when you let the man lead. Yes, it's true. Peace, sis. Do you think that anger is a protective factor to mask fear? Apps, Journey. Come on, girl. Thank you. Janae's a therapist, absolutely, and I never thought about you asked the question. I think that the anger, thank you, oh my God, I'm gonna call you after this, is a protective factor to mass fear, absolutely. Because I know that for me, yes, 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 and more yes, because I've heard myself having this conversation with myself. I will not be falling in love with nobody. Yeah, he loved me. That's nice. Like seriously, for real, because I am so scared that if I let my guard down, because I did that shit already, that's what this is. I mean, I even know it. Like if I let my guard down, is this nice, sweet, gentle guy gonna be a dick? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna be a dick? I just want to know. I don't even want to know, so I don't even go there. So I keep it real. Like, what, huh? Absolutely, without a doubt. Scared like you would not. Ooh, I hate that. I like never want to be in love. I don't believe in this. I be like, that was not real. That feeling that you feel when it ain't. That's not. I need this. I need some real love. I don't even know what that shit is. I never had it. Everything else I thought was love was hurtful. Like all the hurtful shit. To be like, ooh, we were so intense. We fight all the time. Like, oh, this shit is so great. Y'all know it. Oh, we're just so compatible. But y'all argue every day. How could that be love? Like that can't be it. So if that's what is not, I've not never had it, then I've never had it. I don't even know what it is to be in love. Like nice, like is love? Are you nice to each other when you're in love? I don't know. I'm not even trying to play. Do people? Because everybody I know that said they was in love, they fight. They go crazy. They slash tires once. I was only once one time. They put shit down the tank once only. They throw people shit in the incinerator 2 times. It was a long time ago. No, it was once. But I'm saying like, or they just do stuff. Like they just do stuff. Like it's just most of my sister friends, girlfriends, it's overdue life. Why are we always struggling? It's like he didn't mean it, I didn't mean it, or we're not fighting. I like, you know what? Let me tell you. Let me tell you the first time, okay, this is why I'm in Africa. I never saw Kojo and Faustina. I never saw her even raise her voice. I watched them because I want to see this dynamic. I want to see this two human beings talking to each other and just being cool. Like, because even in the States, I knew people that seemed on the surface, then later on, it wasn't really happening, or you could see a little anger, or just stuff I've witnessed. I'm not, it's deep. Or it just ain't working, or the woman loving the man more, the man's a player, or the man is a player, or whatever that situation is. The man can't commit, or it's like never good. I never saw love. I saw love because I would think that love would look pretty good. Like I would feel like love should make you feel good and make you feel happy and make you two feel even better together, not apart. Like I would think that's love, but I've never seen it. I've never seen it anywhere ever, ever in real life until I met Faustina Kojo. And not just that, I was talking to my sister friend, and she was married. She's been in the community for over 40 years. I know she been married to the man for over 20, and so she was teaching me some stuff about how the women are taught and the men are taught. Because for an African woman, a brother at the a brothers at the art center told me this too. For not maybe anymore, but and probably yet still in the villages, to get married is everything. To get married is everything. Like you want to learn how to be a good wife, to please your husband, but he got things he got to do too. That's why they have rites of passages. We don't get a rites of passage. Nobody tells us that I need to groom you to be a wife. I need to groom you to know how to treat your husband. Same thing because he's getting groomed too. He learning stuff too. He's being treated physically, mentally, spiritually too. I never had that. Nobody told me. Nobody encouraged me. My mother said, honey, they guilty to proven innocent. This is where we started off when I came up. I don't know nobody else that had that. I don't know nobody, no black person, black American. I don't know no black American that had it like that. And from a child, and you are reared to be a wife, and you know how to talk, and you know how to. We don't know that. I never had that, and I know it's important. It's different. It's different here. I'm not saying it's not abuse. I'm not saying I'm not saying. I'm saying that there's certain things that you don't have to do. It's kind of funny how, I don't know, we're going to go back to Eddie Murphy, might as well. It's kind of funny how Eddie Murphy, I forget if it was Raw. I think it was Raw, but it might have been Delirious. I think it was Raw. It might be Delirious. Y'all remind me. And you can talk about the African girl. Remember, he named her Ifufu. And like Ifufu was like, basically a village girl. Let's just break it down, make it a little more nicer than he did it. And Ifufu was a village girl. She knew, she was mild mannered. She didn't know how to do that African little low kind of girl talk. Oh, yeah, they got it going on, honey. And my sister friend gonna teach a whole class on the culture. And oh my God, well, she taught me already, but I see it for myself. And then Ifufu got with some black American women. And they was like, ooh, Eddie, he treat you like animal. Remember that one? Eddie, he treat you like animal. No, she said Eddie, because they said, "Ooh, girl, let me tell you about your man, girl. Your man, you ain't supposed to be up in this kitchen all the time. You got rights up in this country." And remember, they like schooled her black American style. And then when Eddie came, when she said, "Eddie, I don't like you. You treat me like animal." Like, remember? And Eddie was like, "Damn, she." Fufu was like, "I want half." Remember, that was his joke with the half. Might have been Delirious. And in a way, it kind of does happen. There's a different kind of raising, and it's from the beginning. I mean, it might just only be an African man that can love an African American woman. People say to me all the time, why do you think the men seem to be more friendly than the women? Well, first of all, you're a woman, they're a woman, you're competition probably. And being Black American, you actually might be just a little more. You might not even about you look, because the women here are so beautiful. Okay, that ain't gonna be what it is. It's just that you got a status that they might be a little jealous. So it could be anything. It's a woman thing. The men, but I think it's more spiritual. I think the men know what they're getting into when they get a Black American woman, and they want to love her like an African. They want to love the African back in her. They believe that they can do it. And I think that Black American women have to be conscious of the fact that we are coming to Africa, as ES, Eat, Love, Migrate said, to heal, whether I want to or not. It's some stuff I never experienced, and I never had to. I didn't have any tools to deal with it. I never saw an alternative to Black relationships the way I get to see it every day in Ghana, and how out of place. I think African men like African women. I mean, I think continental African men really do like continental African women for all those reasons. If you're looking at it from just a unbalanced or imbalanced feminist point of view, then you would say, no, he likes her because she knows her place. I'm going to say that's too simplistic, and it's only you're looking through the lenses of a very Eurocentric way of being. Because what's wrong with your place? I wish we all could have a place. Wouldn't it be beautiful? Their place is not lower than yours. They actually have a place because they have a ground and a foundation that sits under it, and we don't. And see, the thing that people don't really get with the Black male-female relationship, continental African, is that he has a place too. That's why Black American women get so mad, because we feel like he ain't doing his job. He not knowing his place. Everybody has a place. And it's so beautiful when you agree that this is a good place. And I think that the genders get to create what that looks like, not individually, but culturally, it's already there. Not having to start all over again out here willy-nilly like we don't know. And in Black Americans, we real behind. We following two Bob. We following two Bob. See, we really in trouble because we trying to fit our little African selves into a two Bob mentality. We got a lot of anger, and it would be okay if we had rites of passages, ways to get it out, communities, laughing. Do you know I saw the simplest, most beautiful thing that I hadn't seen since I was a younger girl and a teenager, maybe in Brooklyn, and we used to do things like this. I was on the Trotro, it's one of my favorite places. I do Uber, the taxi, and Trotro all the same day, okay? Because we be running around. And I thought the two sisters came together. They was at the bus stop together, and they didn't come together. But I thought they did, because clearly the sister in front asked the sister in back, because she fixed her bra strap, because the bra strap popped. You know how his bra strap, opened up. And the girl was so beautiful and gentle. The other woman, she didn't even know. She just fixed the bra strap, and I looked like me die seeing it. It was such a simple act, but it was something I have not seen in a long time. I can't remember the last time I saw women in that maybe 20 age group touch each other in that kind and loving sisterly way. I mean, it's a kindness that I don't know, between black women, that I haven't really seen. Or it's the idea that every baby, because you see it at the market a lot at Malata, where Faustina works, where I'm going to talk about cooperative everything, If any baby out is, first of all, they know who child that is. They know which market woman baby that is, and they will bring that baby back. They have with me and Faustina. It was these two cute little kids, looked like they were younger than us. They was far. She said, "Get over here," basically. And she got the little two kids. And she grabbed them and took them back and said, "Lisa, do you see how far they was?" She said, her mother was like, "What?" And everybody was, but the same thing with her kids, and they send the kids, they bring the kids. They beat the kids too. me and I want to tell you about culture. I'm worried. I'm not away from it. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And walking down the street, and this little boy and his 10-speed bike that he too little for with no goddamn brakes. So he says, "I go, I go, I go" means like excuse me or coming through. I remember this because in the African alternative schools in the States, you say "I go." The teachers would say "I go," and the children would say "I may." Like, that's how you got the kids' attention and got them to be quiet. So it's interesting that from my black alternative school, when I heard "I go," that means get out the way. Because a wheelbarrow coming, a woman with a big load on her head, something like that. And I just thought, oh my God, I learned that from black alternative schools. Okay, that was already fact. But the little boy's kind of playing, like kind of I go, like get out the way, like it's like, dude, you on the bike, it's too big, you on the sidewalk, and you he ain't had no brakes, but I ain't noticed. So he said I go, I got out the way. Kwame was in this clouds, and I said, Kwame, I go. He's like, oh yeah, you know that? I was like, yeah, and I told him. But the little boy kept on riding, and I go, but the two bigger boys apparently did not hear his I go, and he hit them with the damn bike. That look, them teenage boys, teenagers, they football players. They look like that, footballers, but I don't think that kind. But anyway, they was like, "What? What are you doing? What? What? Get off this damn bike!" I'm gonna just put it in Black American, English for y'all. Get off that damn bike! Like, what you doing? And slapped him upside the head and on the back. And the little boy was crying and got on his little bike. And his little friends was jetting. Okay. You can do that here. You can beat some kids, okay? I was just saying, everybody's gonna understand that. But you can put your hand on somebody else's kids and they be like, yeah. Kwame wants to love me, y'all. And I am kind of open to it, like kind of not, because what I gotta do? I gotta love too. I don't know about all that, like, because I don't even know what it is. But I don't like this other person. I don't like the angry person. I don't like really her. And sometimes I stop myself when I realize I'm going in too hard or I'm just like, bossing him around or whatever, and I just think like, like I be aware at times like, is this really about him? Like I stop for a second and then, I show my love, I do know that I do show my love. I think I show my love by like, I don't know. I got a way I show my love, and I think that's why he loves me too. But I show my love, and it's not sexual. I'm not even talking about that. Like I show my love because I don't think sexually I'm showing all my love either. Because I guess you got the fear, so you ain't trying to. I don't know, y'all. It's too deep. This is too deep. We need private sessions. 63 people, 30 on side. So yeah, I got some other pictures that I took I took some pictures with Kwame. His brother took pictures of us. Oh, I got that address y'all running for the nursery and the brother's phone number, so y'all could actually call him if you want anything. But I took some beautiful pictures, and I feel like it did capture our, love, if you will, or whatever that is. I don't even know about that word, but and I shared two, but I got a lot more, and I'm gonna share them. But everybody was like, "Girl, come on now, ain't that your man?" I was like, "No, it's my homie." But that's why I came here for ritual and love, and I'm about to go to a Ghanaian funeral in the village. I'm sure my life will be forever changed. I need a laying on of hands, okay, an exorcism, okay, a voodoo priestess goddamn ceremony, or whatever they do here that's alternative to that. I really need it. I need some herbs and spices, and yeah, I need some trees so I can learn. Wow. But obviously I came for it. Like that's the thing. Like this not no accident. I ain't just come to get pretty clothes, which is nice, but apparently he's a very dear. But see, that's what I be thinking. Okay, yeah, he dear, he nice. Right now, like that's me. Like for real, my inner me is like, yeah, okay. So when that gonna change? I almost feel like he like me because I act like I don't like him. Like honestly, I'm just saying because I, on some level, believe that black men are damaged and they only like women that don't like them. That's my story. I don't have to be yours. It ain't even a good story, but it's mine. Shit, it's what I sing because I created it. I know all that, but still. That's why I be thinking, I'm like, oh, yeah, of course he like me because I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? But what if I was like, oh, I mean, this, then I'd be like, he'd be like, see, that's my issue. I got issues. I got mad issues. I got issues, and I realize what it is because I do, because I've seen it and it's working. It's like, oh, be kind of not giving them all, and that, and being the and keeping the, you got the on the upper hand. You always have the upper hand. He gonna love you. I'm just saying, it seems to be working. So I do feel like the moment I'll be like, oh, soft and girly, it'd be like, damn, I'm done, and then I'm vulnerable, and I hate that. I'm more all right. I think I said enough. But thank you, Jordan. That's exactly what was going on. Exactly. Let me hear the rest of my therapists up in here. I'm coming to get my healing on YouTube today. Oh, this is good questions. I'm going to answer them all. I'm going to answer them all, okay? Okay. Yes, it's so beautiful. Girl, Jordan, thank you. Marvelously Mary Austin says, okay, another great question. Why are you angry? Because I really is angry because I knew when I first met my ex that he was incapable of having a relationship with not just me, but any woman. And I remember, this is good, thank you. In the beginning, I would constantly, once I start seeing that he wasn't quite over his last, I don't even want to say he was still in love. I think he was actually quite angry. I don't know if love was at all in it. And I kept knowing something was up, and he would like, no, it's you, and no, it's you. And I knew in my heart it wasn't. And then I didn't know how to separate him not, I thought wasn't there for me, with him not wanting me or liking me. But once I figured it out, I mean, 10 years is a long time. I got it at one point. Actually, I got it very early in the first year. But he not convinced me. I wanted him to convince me, so he did. It's like, no, you're not. What are you feeling? I don't know. Like, my feelings wasn't right. Like, I knew that this was not going to turn out very well. But I knew why, and I just kept listening to no, I love you, and no, it's not like that, and no, you're wrong, and what you feeling, but I knew it. So yeah, I do. I'm angry because I knew it, and I didn't listen to my own self. But I know that if I wasn't in that relationship, I would have been in another effed up one. So you're gonna be doing something anyway. I think it was actually better than some other places I could have been, because I could have been a wild girl. Like, so I think he saved his boy ass, definitely saved my life in some ways. But so I don't have, I mean, but at that point I wasn't there. I wasn't giving it up like that. I was, and still am, mad because I knew what I knew. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I look at this brother and I just be like, okay. Well, I don't know, because those same themes come up, like, oh, you don't want me, right? Oh, what, you still, yeah. Thank you. So I guess the short answer is, I'm mad at my I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself. At least I was, and I'm just, yeah. I mean, I could dig deeper into why I'm mad, but I think that's a good start. Yes. Woo, I'm gonna have to divert the anger. Okay, I'm listening, y'all. I'm listening. Yes, rooting and praying for you. And Kwame, thank you, Felicia. Girl, he know, and I am ready to help heal. Allow him. Yes, it's bad to be crank, but open up, hon. You got this. Oh, he's so sweet. Thank you, Felicia. Queen Lex says, I love how open and honest you are with him and yourself. You're so important to me, Darcy Pa. Kara says, this sounds so familiar. The snapping and not even warranting. Shake my head, yes, but you're aware and you're emotional behind it. Happy for you and for the new prospects love has. Oh, thank you. I be thinking I'm a mess, y'all. Am I going to really make it? Unpack your bags here. Enjoy yourself. I love that, Virginia. I was like, visually saw that. Divert the anger. Love it. Use it to help you propel forward. He knows he got you, sis. Yes, I feel it. Kara says, Marilyn Rich, hey, sister. Hey, give each other love. Get the likes up, y'all. Thank you, so of the earth. Felicia, nope, say the devil's a lie. Mother F ain't gone. Gonna go jack this up. That's right. No, ma'am. Yes, Felicia. Journey says, I feel you. You'll transmute it into something beautiful like you always do. Oh, me Darcy Pie. Hi, N says, I have anger issues in relationships, but I wonder, are they responses to red flags? In my case, okay. No, let's go. Let's unpack that, because that is good. I don't know if anger is ever a great response to anything. So I don't know if you have the anger, it shows you something's not right, but it's not necessarily the other person. Because then it would just be great, beautiful intuition said bye. I think the anger, and if it is red flags, notice if it's the same red flags you have with the other person, because I think you might, in sense that you're right. We usually get out of something and get right back into it again with somebody else. Like if we've had somebody that we feel didn't want us, then guess what? We just, I know for me, I just keep meeting people that don't want me. Or if you have somebody that cheats, you just keep meeting people that cheat. You know what I'm saying? You have somebody that's emotionally, physically, or spiritually unavailable. Why you keep meeting people? Don't you know some women that always date married men? It's not that they go out to do it. In a sense, spiritually they are, but that's what their spirit is knows. It knows that. So it could happen that you think you can call it red flags, but it's exactly what you've seen for so long. So you always look for it, and there it will be. And you legitimately will meet somebody that you right is effed up, but it's not so much he's effed up because he's effed up. He's effed up because you effed up about a situation, and we bring it like because I could say for me, I know that that's it. So I think anytime anger comes up, then it's not cool because it could go anywhere. It could go any place, you know. And I know me, like I sometimes get angry with him, like I'll be up in his face. It's not cool. Like I kind of, took a little shoulder and was like, "What you said?" You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. So anger is near no, unless you can yell in the car or punch a pillow and then still get down to the root. You know what I'm saying? But I think and that's what I'm saying. If I got any anger, yeah, I don't want to hurt that man, but at the same time, I don't want to be hurt, and I dang sure ain't trying to put myself in no positions to do that. You know, it's funny because I know that I would. Janae, no, I was not Kwame. Y'all. What? Yeah, he's sweet. Because it was good to me. I felt a little in control, and I do still actually feel in control, but I'm a little softening, and I don't know if I like this stuff. I don't really know if I want to soften. Like, and here's another part. Let me just say, maybe it's all the same thing. Maybe you feel like you learn stuff after having hard relationships. Like, I ain't giving everything so fast. Like, no, my heart is everything, and really, it ain't that much right now. So I don't even know if that shit that like everything. But I feel like no, like so what? You like me? That's nice. Like no, I think that one is still a good one. That's because I think we teach our girls like he like you, girl. He like you. It's like okay, yeah, that's nice. Like. Of course, it's probably not coming from a that's nice. It's probably not coming from a very sweet place, no. But I don't know. I fell for that already. So I don't think I need a man to like me anymore to make me feel like something. Because I think that's what's also going on, but he's still getting the hardness of even my revelations. You think I'm sexy, don't you? Like me, like when I say no monkey gonna stop this show. Like I don't know what happened in me where you can't hurt me no more. Like I don't know if that's a good place or a bad place. It's like no, like whatever. Anyways, you don't like it, I love me. But it's like, why it's gotta be like that? You don't like it, I love it, F you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I start getting this I love myself speech. He didn't even go there, and he said some one little something that made me be like, and you know what? It's like I tell him off for every man I didn't tell off, although I told him off probably. So every man I told off, and it's something else. Okay, we're gonna keep going because you're all helping me out here. Yes. Okay, let me get through some of these. Yes, but this Africa might heal all of this. Yeah. Whew. That's true. I love this. Yes. Hey, beautiful. But I love the red flag. I still thought it was great. It's a great question, high end. Hey, Serena, you're a beautifully power-filled being. And so it's called, and Omi Funke, like, I love her saying that because I am powerful. And Kwame told me that from the beginning, that he absolutely loved and adored it. It's interesting that most of the men that are attracted to me are attracted to my power. And most of the men that's attracted to me don't want to be in front. They love that I do that. They support from behind. And I attract that. And it took me a while to even get used to that. I could think, nah, he need to be alpha. Like, although Kwame is definitely got some alpha stuff. Kwame is like the man out here, you know. So, I mean, it's very sexy. Of course, it's sexy for me because I'm a strong woman. You are right. I mean, I'm making my own moves, making my own deals. You know what I'm saying? Kwame was talking to the guy